course, Erica, it's me, not prepared. Why, y'all? And oh my gosh, y'all. But did that happen? No, it did not. Hey y'all, hey, welcome to my kitchen. My name is Erica Yeaman, and today we are going to do another meal prep. Today we are going to focus on lunches, things that are all family friendly that can be keto. I'm going to talk you through how you can make all of these things completely keto or not keto, whatever you would like to do, all of the in between. I want on this channel to be able to show you how you can successfully follow a ketogenic way of life when no one else in your family is doing it and not make double meals. My entire cookbook is all about that. Every video that I make is about that, y'all. I do not do double duty, hardly ever. I make things that everyone loves. These are all family friendly, delicious. We're gonna make pizza pinwheels. We are gonna make Italian roll-ups. We are gonna make chicken salad, and we're gonna be ready for the week. My husband can take it to work. I can have them already ready here. Even though I work from home, I do better if things are already prepared. And my kids, they can eat at school for free this year, but they don't always like to. So Caroline requested chicken salad, so that one's gonna be especially for my girl. And we'll see what else we get up to, y'all. Let's just jump right into it. Okay, y'all, before we get started, I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about meal prep in general, okay? Meal prep is just going to set your life up for success. What type of meal prep you do depends on what your needs are. Are your mornings crazy, but you want to feed your kids a really healthy homemade breakfast, and that seems impossible? Breakfast meal prep. Getting lunches together to send to school or to work or prepped for you, in whatever case, if you tend to jump to fast food or jump to school lunches and you would rather make them, lunch prep may be your thing. Or a combination of all of it. I kind of rotate through what I prep. I used to do a lot of dinner meal preps, but now I do more breakfast and lunch meal preps personally, and freezer meal preps. I love, love, love having a well-stocked freezer for days that I don't feel good, y'all. For just, you know, days that I'm not feeling it. So the first step to meal prep, y'all, starts way before you're in your kitchen. It's where you're planning. You go through your pantry, your fridge, your freezer, you plan out your meals and you plan out your meal prep. So I plan out my meals first and then I plan out my meal prep, y'all. And while we're talking about this, we're just gonna get started on these pinwheels. So I am doing Italian roll-ups, pinwheels, whatever you wanna call them, for my son. He's been really, really into salami lately, loves pimento cheese, so we're gonna do that. But once you have your list ready, then you make out your meal prep. And then what I do with my meal prep is I like to put it in an order that I'm going to do it. If I schedule everything out, it just makes the flow work better and it will save you time, guaranteed. Also, if you need to use the oven for 3 different things, if you know that and you have them prepped in the right order, you can put them in the correct order or all at the same time if the baking times are the same. So I feel like it's been a while since I've done a lot of meal prepping, y'all. With COVID and everybody being home, I just didn't do it. And then I got out of the habit, but it makes such a huge difference to my life, y'all. So I highly recommend meal prepping, and it can be just as easy as today's. Literally today's meal prep consists of rotisserie chicken, not even cooking the chicken to make my chicken salad. Already pre-made pimento cheese. I have an amazing pimento cheese recipe in my cookbook, y'all, that I wrote, My Southern Keto Kitchen. It's phenomenal. But I'm taking a shortcut today, and we're using this. I know that the kids really like this. So the first thing I'm doing is just kind of spreading this all over. And then I'm going to line it up with some salami and some pepperoni, and then we're going to roll it up. If you don't have pimento cheese or you don't like pimento cheese, you could line it with just any kind of cheese, or Laughing Cow cheese would be fabulous here. You could do any kind of spreadable cheese would be fabulous. Like, you could just even do straight up cream cheese with this, y'all. To these roll-ups, you can add anything, y'all. Ham, capicola, anything. I'm just doing salami and pepperoni for this one. It's got spicy jalapeno on the bottom. The pimento cheese is spicy jalapeno. And I am just going to roll these up just like that. And then I am going to slice them after I'm done. I'm going to slice them into pinwheels. To make this low carb, all you need is a low carb wrap, or you can make an antipasto salad. And what I do with that is I take the salami, I have them cut it thicker. I take the salami, the pepperoni, the capicola, all of the different flavors that I want, and go ahead and just chop them into bite-sized pieces, and I mix it in with some chopped up hot peppers, some fire roasted red peppers, some onions, all the kind of things that you would put on a sub sandwich. And I literally just put it all in a bowl and eat it like a sub in a bowl. Now, Andrew does not like all of those things, so for him, I'm just using pimento cheese and the meats, and that is it. But there are so many things you could add to this, y'all. You could totally add any kind of meat you want, any kind of cheese spread you want, even just plain cream cheese works. So you want something creamy because it's going to help it hold together. Also, once you have all of these, you can just leave it like this or cut it in half and they can just have it as a burrito, but I kind of like to do it as pinwheels. Easier for them to eat, just cut in half, so I think we're just going to do that. So I'm just going to keep making these until I run out of my pimento cheese, and then we're going to make the pizza rolls. I just told y'all to work smarter, not harder. I meant to make the pizza rolls first so that while they were cooking in the oven, I could make these. But did that happen? No, it did not. No, it did not. That's okay. It's okay. So I'm just going to take it, I'm going to slice it at an angle, and then if I was serving them in cute little bento boxes, I would keep cutting them so they'd be pinwheel style. But for Andrew and portability for school, I'm going to leave them just like this, and I'm going to wrap them in foil because that's the most durable for him. And then he can grab these out of the fridge, take them to school, or eat them later as a snack. Just always label everything if you're going to wrap it in foil, or you can put these in any kind of lunch container that you would like to as well. So how cute are those little pinwheels though? I wanted to jump in real quickly and just say one more thing, y'all. I wanted to say thank you so much to all of my subscribers who come back and enjoy my content and leave comments. I answer every single comment, unless for some reason I don't see it, but I really try hard to answer every single comment. I love to talk with y'all. If you are new to us here, this channel is all things keto, but family friendly as well. Definitely centers around this kitchen. I love to cook. It is my passion. It makes my heart so happy to feed people, and that is what we do. We make really good, yummy food here that is easy and delicious. So if that sounds interesting to you, I would love for you to join us, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and join our family here. We have so much fun. Okay, let's jump back into meal prep. I love a good meal prep. It just saves me. I love a good meal prep, y'all. It just saves me. It saves me so many times. Love a good meal prep. Next thing we're gonna do involves opening one of these containers. Why do they put crescent rolls and biscuits and stuff in these kind of containers? I know it's gonna pop, I know it, but every time I get so freaked out. If y'all didn't see my breakfast video that I made, go watch me freak out in that. Oh, okay. This one did not do the spontaneous pop. Yes, my heart didn't need that. So when it doesn't do the spontaneous pop, I just hit it. And then it opens. That doesn't scare me as much. You can buy pizza dough like this. If you wanted to make this ketogenic, we're gonna move these over here so y'all can see. If you wanted to make these keto, well, all you would do is make fathead dough. Fathead dough, I will link my recipe above where I made fathead dough a bunch of different ways. Fathead dough is very, very easy to work with. It works. Once you have it made, it rolls out just like any other kind of dough. Rolls out like pizza dough. Definitely roll it out on parchment or between parchment paper. That can really, really help. I need to put this on parchment as well, y'all. But if you switch out, do exactly what I'm doing with this, but make fathead dough and then use that fathead dough for this, you are going to be so happy. They will look amazing. They will taste delicious. Again, I'm making these for my kiddos, so I'm not going that route, but you totally could. And of course, Erica, it's me, not prepared. I'm not fully prepared. Don't have parchment paper ready. Don't have the pan ready. Hold. 1 pan, parchment. Why, again, here's another issue I have, y'all. Why do they not make parchment paper the size of basic pans? Why, y'all? Why do they not make parchment paper the size of pans? I've gotten some parchment paper that's cut to sheet size, but they're a little too small for my sheet pans. So that didn't really solve the problem for me, y'all. Oh, okay, so close enough. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stretch our pizza dough out on this. I think having this on parchment is gonna help a lot with rolling it out. You can use this to make like hot pockets, but we're gonna do like pinwheels, okay? So I've got that all rolled out to the best of my ability. I wanted it to be pretty thin. Oh my gosh, y'all. So I need something underneath this parchment to hold it in place because it's wanting to go with me instead of letting me roll. Come on. Okay. Let's get to work. Okay, so I'm using this Victoria's, any kind of low carb. If this was fathead dough and we're trying to go low carb, Victoria's is my very favorite. And you do not need a lot of this sauce, y'all. We're literally just gonna paint this on. It's gonna add flavor. There will be a side of marinara served with it, so we don't need it to be full of sauce on the inside, just enough. So we're just going to paint. That is really it, y'all. You do not need much here. Do not overfill. That was a couple tablespoons, and that was it, y'all. Next up, we are going to layer in our pepperoni. You could make these with any flavor combinations you wanted. I was feeling pepperoni roll today, y'all, but I'm just gonna put an even layer all the way down. Next up, mozzarella cheese. Again, we could have cut this into squares and made like individual hot pockets, but I'm kind of feeling like the pinwheel vibe. So we shall see how this works, y'all. We shall see how this works. Or you could roll it up like a calzone and just do that. Okay? This parchment paper, whether you're using fathead dough or whether you're using pizza dough or whether you're using croissant dough, this parchment paper is what is going to make you be able to do this without going insane. So we're just going to keep rolling this. Keep rolling. Try to make them tight if you can. But once it gets going, you can usually just keep rolling. You don't want to cut your dough too thin because then you could run into little open spots like this, but it's going to be okay. Again, not a recipe, y'all. I'm sure there were probably recipes for this out on Pinterest somewhere, right? There has to be. I'm just going to try and pull this dough so that everything is covered, and then this is going to be the bottom. This is going to be the bottom. We have two options. We could bake it just like this as a log, then once it cools, cut it, but I think that I want to go ahead and cut it now so that all of it browns. I think because of the pinwheel instead of the calzone shape, if that makes sense, y'all. So I think we're going to get a sharp knife, slice this, and we will put it on a parchment lined baking sheet. think I'm going to set a few of them upright and a few of them on their sides. We'll see what works better. How about that? So, 375 degree oven going in now. I had 2 of these, y'all, so we're going to try it again, and we are going to, I did not spread it out as thin this time. It's a little bit thicker. I felt like maybe I made the dough a little thin last time. So we're going to do the same thing, but just a little bit different style, and let's see what happens, okay? Let's do it. I think we're going to make this one more like a calzone, is kind of what I was thinking. Going in with our pepperoni. Like that. And then, let's see if we can just fold it over. I feel like you're supposed to put little holes in the top, like a pie. Is that right? I don't know. Here's our calzone, y'all. I almost feel like I should crimp this side too so it looks, it is what it is. This is our calzone. Same exact amount of ingredients, just cooked in a very different way, going in at 375. Let's pull this one out and see how we are. I have no idea what to expect, y'all. Oh, I hate when I have a cabinet open. I think those look done, y'all. We're gonna let them cool. Ooh, that's high. Oh, dang it. Y'all, that's the second time in 2 days that I've dropped my camera into my food. Oh my gosh. So these pepperoni rolls look fabulous. The consensus was flat. Standing up like this was better than the ones that I laid. Oh, shoot, y'all. I just dropped that completely in the marinara sauce. Oh, well. That's what it's for anyways. So my kids should be home any minute. This is going to be an after-school snack. But if you wanted to take it to serve, you could get something like this or a sandwich holder or any kind. We could get 4 of those in here. And then I put marinara sauce in here for dipping. So this could go into a book bag or whatever, or just the fridge if you're eating from home for lunches, but pre-portioned and everything for you. I think my kids are going to be extremely excited when they come home today. These are delicious. I did taste one. Delicious. So good.
The next thing we're going to make is chicken salad. I'm literally just taking chicken off the rotisserie, and I am making it for my daughter. She really likes the cranberries and the dried candied pecans. I'm just going to go in here and we are going to make our sauce. It's mayonnaise, a little bit of balsamic vinegar, and then any kind of seasoning that you want. I just kept it plain with salt and pepper today. I also decided to chop up some apples to put in there for her. If you're trying to do this in a more keto style, just leave the apples out, leave the cranberries out. You can add sunflower seeds, you could add pepitas like pumpkin seeds. I've made my own candied pecans or candied walnuts. Those are fabulous. You can do those with an allulose sweetener. There are so many different ways that you can make chicken salad. Obviously, you know that. I don't need to tell you that, but I did make this one especially for Caroline's. Yummy chicken salad for the week. Check, check.
That looks so good. So I don't think we needed those holes. They just kind of shut back up. But we're going to let this cool completely and then cut it up, and this will be perfect for lunches as well. So there's just another version. And remember, when you're making these, if you use Fathead Dough, you are staying low-carb keto, and you can stuff these with absolutely anything you want. Any kind of lunch meats, rotisserie chicken, sausages, bacon and eggs, so many things you could just do so many things with these, y'all. So we'll see if we like the calzone version better. I think that this version here, this is a winner. They're delicious, so good. I think this is definitely the way that I would make them in the future. Freaking delicious. pepperoni roll-ups with marinara. Taste and let me know what you think. For like a snack or a lunch. What you think?
Good.
Yeah? Would you take those to school? Or eat them after? Yeah? I thought they were really good.
They're good. They're sweet.
Sweet? Well, that's because I had to use the croissants. I really wanted to use pizza dough, but Dad bought the croissant dough. Alright, y'all. Editing Erica here. I did not end that video. What in the world? Did not put an ending, or I lost it. Maybe I didn't hit record. I don't know. But y'all, everything that we made today was fabulous. The kids loved it. The calzones were awesome. The roll-ups were definitely favored over the calzones. Carolina and Jason loved the chicken salad. It's an easy peasy lunch prep that is going to last for a few days, and if not most of the week. And these dogs will not leave me alone. Y'all, I'm trying to record a video. Say bye. Can you tell everybody bye? Say bye. Tell them to see you soon. Want to give them kisses? Want to give them kisses?